one thing for me was like I identified that like I wanted to travel. I wanted to see some stuff. You know, Florida.
I like
Florida's a cool state. I've lived there most of my life, but I was ready to see some other stuff. You know, not to mention Florida's a crazy state. I was ready to go.
People say that. Why do people say that about Florida, man? I don't know. Why do people say that Florida's a crazy state? Hey guys, I'm Bryson here, and again, we are back with another reaction video. And honestly, guys, I just basically find videos that have a good thumbnail I want to watch, and then I watch it with you guys. That's basically what this channel is all about. And it's mostly 99% of the time about basically money related and stuff like that. But if you guys ever have a video you want to react to, just comment down below the video link. That way I can go watch it and also react to it and give you like a shout out on the channel. Also, as always though, let's find out why this guy right here gave up on the American dream. Let's find out what's going on here. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified, and without further ado, let's find out exactly what is going on here. And yes, I can talk very fast. Let's get it.
Come on, everybody. It is your boy Tim back with another video.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Tommy Bryson back again with another video. I'm gonna steal that intro.
Just out getting my exercise in this morning.
Where is this guy at? This is not no normal exercise zone, man. This is somewhere. Look at all this green stuff. That's not New York for sure.
Here on a little nature trail in Montana, and
Montana. That's in the U.S.
remembered that everyone's been asking me to bring the walk and talks back.
Okay, so we're back. Walk and talk.
So I pulled the camera out of the backpack, slapped it on the selfie stick.
Don't slap it too hard though. Gotta be careful.
We're gonna walk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a good time. And today we're gonna be talking about the.
Is there a song like? I remember that song. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
American dream, or more specifically, how I had to like let go of the American dream to really start living my life.
Oh, okay. Now this video is about to get interesting. Is he letting go, for example, of materialistic thinking? Is he just not doing like what people do? What's going on here? This can mean a lot of things, guys. This can get very hippie very quickly.
Now I want to say
no offense to the hippies and stuff like that. I don't want to get canceled.
real quick. I say American dream because I'm from America. Okay.
Okay.
Feel free to insert whatever country or region of the world you want to.
The Dominican dream, the Puerto Rican dream. Okay.
Wherever you're at, put that in there. But basically what we're talking about is whatever is like the prevailing.
This is a very cool video idea, huh? Just walking and talking. I like it. It's nice.
Ideal of how you should live your life in your area. Okay? I know the American dream involves like, you know, getting good grades and then going to college or university so that you can get a good job and a great career. So you can.
I like the stock footage. Yeah. Career, house, baby, die. That's that's the American dream, huh? What a dream, huh? What a dream.
And have, you know, a 2-story house in the suburbs with a big backyard with a golden retriever in it and 3.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about the golden retriever.
3.5 kids and a
3.5 kids. That guy's funny, bro.
Mercedes and or a BMW. Okay? This is the American dream.
That's the middle class, poor, broke people dream.
And there's nothing wrong with this dream. If that is your dream, cool, go for it. But the thing I've come to realize in life, and it took me a while.
Yo, I like this video so much. I love hearing his steps in the background. It's so like soothing.
It took me well into my 30s to realize is that the American dream is not for all of us.
It's fake news. It's fake news.
And I realized that the American dream was not for me. And in fact, like living my life, a lot of times unconsciously or subconsciously, living my life in a way
sometimes, by the way, whenever you say like, it's not for me, it can be an excuse not to accomplish what you need to accomplish in this life, okay? Let's hear this story though, because it's very interesting.
Trying to like get the American dream or acquire the American dream was like taking away from my happiness.
Okay.
And honestly, like I realized this in hindsight. At the time, I was probably 33, 34, somewhere.
How old is this guy? This guy looks super young.
In there, I just realized that something was off. Okay, I found myself coming home from work and like sitting on the computer watching a lot of videos about minimalism and simple living and things like that.
Okay. I mean, one thing I will say about having a job that you don't like and you hate is that it gives you a lot of good ideas about what you could be doing at that moment. When I was in college, man, I was working that trash job that I didn't like whatsoever. It was just like my wheels were just spinning. Like, oh, do this, do YouTube, do phone flipping, do something else. You know, try different. It's so amazing. You know, being in a bad situation gives you a lot of ideas. But don't put yourself in it just for
And
fun.
I just realized like something was off. I just realized like I wasn't happy. I was cool. My life was good, you know.
Oh, look at him right there.
You know, I cannot complain about my life at the time, but I just wasn't happy. And I realized over time, especially when I got deeper into like simple living and things like that.
Oh, this is one of those people that do like the whole simple living thing. They travel with a backpack. And is this what we're watching in this video, guys? Again, man, you guys are I'm watching this for the first time. The first time I've ever seen this guy in my whole life. And that's what's going on here. Okay, guys, I've never seen this guy before, you know, so it's first time for all of us.
And I realized that, you know, life wasn't all about possessions. It wasn't about, you know, acquiring things. It wasn't about getting more money. Life is really about just like living with what you need, maybe a little more, and like enjoying yourself, being happy.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. And by the way, most of the things that you acquire are things you usually don't need, and you kind of forget about.
So I had to figure out like what was going to make me happy in this life. And as easy as that sounds, as simple as
it's so hard, by the way, to figure that out because everybody knows what they don't want, but they don't know what they do want. If you ask somebody, what do you like? What don't you like? I don't like my job. I don't like that. Blah, 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 blah. What do you like? I don't know. I don't know what I like. What do I like? You know, it's like you got to be conscious about these things. Very
as that sounds, that's a big step that I think a lot of us never get to. Okay, we just spend our life, I think most of us, going after these dreams. You know, I was spending most of my life up into my 30s going after like the American dream because
I wonder what his finances were like, you know, because you never really know the details here.
That's just what everyone
Oh, look at that lady in the back running that track. Let's go!
Told me to do. You know, that's just what everyone said do. Okay, and as humans, we're societal creatures. We're social creatures, I should say. You know, we like being around other people.
Yes, this is true.
And we take cues from other people. So if your whole life everybody's saying do this, you're gonna do it. Even if you throw in some little variations here and there, you're gonna do what everyone says to do.
This is true. This is true. It does take a lot to go against the curve, man. It does take a lot, which is risky, by the way.
But if it's not making you happy, like it wasn't for me, you have to stop and like ask yourself,
damn, look at this guy, man. My not happy face. I feel you.
what do I want to do? What will make me happy? And the thing is, if you ask yourself this, and you put in the time, and
what do you comment down below, guys, okay? I know there's like 20, 30, 40 of you that watch this channel. Everyone, comment down below and let me know, like, what do you want to do? Like, everyone just participate. Like, what do you want to do? Like, what will make you happy? It's a very interesting video, man. I was kind of getting bored by it, honestly, but it's posing some really interesting questions.
you do the self-analysis, okay? And you can get to a point where you can let go of what everybody else is doing. Because that's part of it too. You know, if you can ask yourself, what do I want to do? What will make me happy? And then you can deal with.
I think for me, being financially free and also just being able to travel whenever I want to, and just not even, I don't like traveling, but I want to do it because I think it's important, you know, just like traveling, getting to know the places, building a good like social group of people and a solid like friend network and family network. I think that's what makes me the most happy, honestly. You know, having a nice fast car, you know, for me I like that stuff, you know. But yeah, I think that's my version of happiness. Just like waking up and doing exactly what I want to do every single day. And having like a lot of leisure time to just like watch movies. I love movies and Netflix, man. You guys don't even know.
The ridicule and, you know, maybe the people talking about you when you go after that stuff, then you can get happy. But a lot of times people will get to the first step and they'll identify, oh, okay, I would much rather be doing this. But when they start down that path, they can't take the ridicule. They can't deal with the ridicule.
I don't know, man. Like I don't know who the people are that are really. I never faced this, you know. Like there is like the people that say, do you have a job? Do you have this? But it's a part of the game, you know what I mean? Like if you base, I think this is common sense for me at this point, right? But it's not common for everybody else. But you got to go through life on your own terms, you know. Like your parents are cool people, but they're not gonna live your life. Your family cool people, but they're not gonna live your life either. Like you got to make your own decisions at the end of the day and do what's right for you.
People start picking on them. People start talking about them. They can't deal with that, so they go back to chasing, you know, this arbitrary dream that isn't making them happy. It's amazing that we will give up happiness in life a lot of times just so we don't have to hear nobody talk about us. That's how sensitive we are. That's how sensitive we are in this day and age. We can identify that we really
Yo, this guy's heading off the track. Where's this guy going?
want to be doing this over here. I'm going this way just so I can try to get those horses back there in the shop.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for the clarification. I was worried, man.
Out here, Montana got horses out here. Anyway,
Montana.
yes, we will identify
Hannah, Montana.
that over there might make me happy, but we'll go do this over here because if we go do that, people talk about us. But if you can sit down and
I think a lot of the times it's not like the talking of, I think this is like he's talking about himself, but I think it's more like I'll do this because this is going to pay the bills and I just don't see another option to do things. That's why it's so important. Whatever you want out of life, you got to do research on it and you got to find out what it's going to take to actually get it. It's very important.
do the work and realize what will make me happy, and then actually go after that, you can get happy.
I think chasing happiness is very dangerous, you know? I think it's a day-by-day thing, and I don't think anybody's going to be happy 24/7. And I think it's also, for example, happiness to me at least is something that I like doing. Things that make me happy, I tend to repeat. That gives me happiness, right? If something makes you happy, do that a lot more often. You'll be a happier person. But this like waiting until this feeling is kind of like disempowering. While, for example, just doing things that make you happy is more empowering. Make sense? Yeah, that's how I perceive it.
If the American dream, or whatever dream your parents and your guidance counselor and your professors are trying to sell you on, isn't working for you, find one that will. You know, sometimes you have to let go of the American dream to go after your dream. And I feel so blessed that like I was able to identify this.
What did this guy do, man? What was his dream? I want to find out. Let's get to the bottom of it.
You know, I don't know what shifted. You know, I think I just got to the point where like I was just so like, I'm like, if I have to live this life, I'm going to live it doing things I want to do. If I have to be here, instead of, you know, some people go the opposite direction and they're just like over life. This life sucks. It's all suffering. I'm unhappy.
Yeah, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. That leads down a very dark path.
I'm done with life. I feel blessed that I was like, no, I think this life thing is awesome. I think this life thing is pretty cool. I just have to figure out how to get out of it, like what I want out of it. I want joy. I want happiness. I want laughs. I want to have a good time.
Yeah.
How can I do that? Because for a while, you know, I wanted a BMW. You know, I wanted a
You can have all these
condo
things.
downtown.
That's not that good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like this like some things you want, but some things you need. There's a difference. There's a difference between this stuff.
You know, things like that. That was my next level.
And you gotta know why you want this stuff. Like, why do I want a BMW? Well, it is a badge of success in society. We've been marketed it so much. That's why you want it. It's not because you love the car. That's why you want it. Really, it's because of what the social status and all the marketing. Although you might not know it. Why do I want a condo in the city? Because it's cool. Everything's convenient or whatever. But you can trade that condo for like a little house that costs you like a third of the price, and it's like a little bit outside of it because it's such a strange thing. You know, I was talking to this real estate agent, and this guy is paying $2,800 a month in rent. And I'm like, how can you do this? You know? And it's not like he's like super wealthy or anything like that, but it's more like, it's just like this like, it's like the more I make, the more I gotta spend just to make sure I stay poor. Gotta be careful with this lifestyle.
For a while. But, you know, the more I kind of went after those things, the more I failed to get them for whatever reasons, and the more like unhappy I got.
You just didn't have a good system, because anything that's material in this world can be attained. Like a lot of it.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Like, I want to live. I'm not depressed anymore, not suicidal anymore. I want to live, but like, I got to be happy, you know?
Well, this guy was going through some stuff, man. This guy's going through some serious stuff.
And one of the things for me, and it's different for everyone, one of the things for me was like, I identified that like, I wanted to travel. I wanted to see some stuff. You know, Florida.
I like
Florida's a cool state. I've lived there most of my life, but I was ready to see some other stuff. You know, not to mention Florida's a crazy state. I was ready to go.
People say that. Why do people say that about Florida, man? I don't know. Why do people say that Florida's a crazy state? If any of you guys watching this video are from Florida, comment down below. Let me know. I wanna find out. Like, why do people say that Florida is? You know what I should do? I should make these reaction videos live, man. It would be so cool to interact with you guys one-on-one.
Go to some states and see some stuff, you know, that aren't so crazy. You know, I just wanted to explore. I wanted to see more. And I was like, I think that will make me happy. I think that will make me happier than having a condo in downtown Gainesville, Florida, and, you know, a nice job, okay, and a BMW that I really can't afford.
The thing is, right? The thing is, you have to get rid of this stupid mindset. Like, there are jobs that you are gonna like, you know, that's just it. But you gotta look for them, right? There are jobs out there. Like, if I honestly, if I was a professor in college just teaching finance, I would be very happy, honestly. Like, it's a job that I've always admired. I think it might be like my step 2 after I'm done with YouTube, like 10 years from now, or whatever. I don't even know. Honestly, it might happen, might not. I might do both at the same time. But it would be a job that I like. You know, there are options out there. You don't gotta pick the stuff you don't like. Like, pick a job you like and build your lifestyle around that. There are a lot of jobs in America that pay you over $40,000 a year, and you're able to like it and have fun while you're doing it. Stop trying to be miserable. I don't understand it. Don't pick miserable stuff that you don't like.
That's another thing too. A lot of times in chasing the American dream or chasing societal standards, we can't really afford it. Because you'll notice
Yeah, that's called the Joneses. Trying to keep up with the Joneses.
all the dreams involve typically you going into massive amounts of debt. Think about it. Every dream, every dream society sells you typically involves you going into massive amounts of debt.
Education, the car, the brand new car, the house, the vacations on the credit card. He's right. He's right. He's right about that.
Because that's why they came up with the dream. Because if you analyze it and you take it back, you know, the people at the top of the pyramid come up with.
Where's Warren Buffett here? Is this Warren Buffett? People say it's Warren Buffett. I don't know if it's Warren Buffett. It's just Warren Buffett. And by the way, I don't think there's nothing wrong with rich people. I don't think that. I don't think that at all. The problem is, if you think there's something, if you think money is bad, if you think the rich are evil, then why the heck are you gonna try to be that? You're gonna sabotage yourself over and over again. So you gotta get rid of this fake mentality saying like, oh, the rich people are bad, or the money is evil, or it's not. It's not. Money just makes you a lot more of what you already are. That's really what it does.
The dream for all of us under them on the pyramid, and while we're chasing this dream, we end up enriching them at the top.
U.S. income disparity, U.S. wealth disparity. Bottom 40% of households, 249 billion. Top 1% of households. By the way, there's a gap, right? But you gotta understand, the poor people in America are like the top 1% in the entire planet. That's how crazy it is, right? And you don't need to be a millionaire or a trillionaire. You don't have to. But if you wanna shoot for that, there are things you have to do. You know, there's nothing wrong with amassing wealth. There's nothing wrong. A lot of times, people have the wrong. It's not that you can't be poor and go to wealthy. You know, most of the millionaires, they're first generation. So it's not like there's a disparity where you're not allowed to be rich, because that doesn't exist.
Think about it. All this stuff in the American dream or whatever dream people want you to chase typically involves you paying money out to other people.
That's what capitalism is. And I'm gonna end this video right here, guys. You know, this is I had like a bunch more of this video to actually watch, like a whole like 10 minutes more, but I'm gonna stop right here. You know, it's capitalism. You know, when you're not happy with a system, you tend to say like, well, I'm not happy with the system. This system is trash. But capitalism is a service business, right? It's you exchanging money or currency for a service. Whatever you want to achieve in this world, there is going to be an exchange. So whether you want to travel, you're paying to the airline company. And by the way, capitalism is a great thing because it's built in an amazing country. But I will say one thing here, right? It is very important to know exactly what you want. And then while you're working towards it, you have fun at the same time. So I'll tell you my story. If I want to have, for example, a Kia Stinger, which is like a car that costs like $60,000, right? Now, the idea is, can I afford that right now? I could, but will I? No, I will not buy that nonsense right now. I have other responsibilities, like buying my home and all those things, right? But it's all about buying things at the right time when you're actually able to afford it. I have a job that I actually love doing. If it wasn't this one, it would be another one that I actually love doing. If you love your job, you're having fun. You're saving up for a used car, you pay for it in cash. You're saving up for a home, you put down 20%, you get it on a 15-year mortgage, that way you're done a lot faster. You save up for your vacations and everything else. You don't have to follow the problem. What he's describing is basically the finance method, which is you in America, you can have whatever you want. It's really that true, right? You can have whatever you want because whatever you want can be financed. If you want the new iPhone 12 and you have $1,000, you can finance it from Verizon or T-Mobile or Sprint. I think T-Mobile got Sprint, whatever. But you can finance from any company for like $20 a month or like $30 a month. If you want a fancy car, it costs $30,000, $50,000. Well, I'll finance it you for $300 per month. If you want a fancy house for $400,000, I'll finance it you for $4,000 per month. Everything is financeable. That's the problem. It's the financeability and going into debt into things that you actually can't afford just yet. It's about doing things correctly. That's the whole concept here. I think I'm gonna watch the last minute of this video just to see exactly where how he goes ahead and summarizes things. I think it'll be interesting. So let's go to the last 18 minutes right here. Let's see.
I'm excited.
Let me put on my headphones again. I almost forgot. Let's go ahead and see.
It like this didn't happen before. Before, it always seemed negative, and I wasn't where I needed to be, and I was always trying to like get something. Now I'm just doing. Now I'm just existing. If that makes any sense. Now I'm just, this is my life and I'm living it. I'm trying to enjoy it to the fullest. I'm doing things that make me happy. I'm not out here trying to acquire. You know?
I think that's awesome, man. That's awesome for this guy, you know what I mean? But it's cool, you know? Everyone has their own picture of what success is like, what happiness is like. The answer is you need to make sure financially you're okay, right? Finance is very important. Money is very important. I won't let anybody say that money, and I'm not saying he's saying that, but I'm saying, for example, money is important, and it gives you the ability to enhance your experience in some way. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified. If you go to this video and watch it in full, comment down below. Let me know exactly what you thought about the whole thing. What did I cut it out too early? Did I cut it out just in time? Comment down below. Let me know. And as always, if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, join me on my third channel called Ask Me Bryson, where I take calls. The link is down below in the description. Here's another video right here. And click my face right here, and follow me on Instagram right here. Here. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.